A brief overview on the Aprilia Tuono 457. Number 1. Let's start with the design. Tuono 457's front fascia sits like an orange between apples like the Tuono V4, Tuono 660 and the Tuono 125 with their semi-fairing fascias with headlights similar to that of their RS counterparts, while the 457 Tuono takes a completely unique approach. You can't compare oranges to apples, but neither of them are bad. Both are idiosyncratic with their task. The rest of the motorcycle looks similar to a stripped down RS457. That means the Tuono looks as good as the RS, taking the street sport naked avatar. Number 2. What's the change? The big and most noticeable one has to be the rider's triangle. Clip-ons are replaced with a raised up handlebar, typically what you expect with a sports naked, but the foot peg position is exactly the same and the seat too are exactly the same as the RS. So you sit a lot more upright and comfortable than in the RS. Tuono's foot pegs have rubber mounts which the RS doesn't have. That should help tamp down vibrations for a buzz-free experience out on long rides on the highway. The fuel tank is slightly revised for the Tuono, making a small difference in fuel capacity. Now it's 12.7 liters while in the RS it's 13 liters. This slight change with the tank has improved the lock-to-lock radius of the Tuono. Last but not the least, Aprilia have increased the rear sprocket of the Tuono by 1 tooth, making it more tractable, which makes it much easier to ride in the city. Number 3. What's not changed? Of course, that amazing engine, 457cc liquid cooled parallel twin, making around 48 horsepower and 43 Nm of torque. It's paired with the same 6-speed gearbox. It gets the same suspension setup as the RS, that's stiff, which is a good thing for spirited riding but not a good thing for our bad roads. It also gets the same braking setup as the RS, and the same issue continues. The feel isn't up to the mark and Aprilia needs to fix this one up as soon as possible. You also get the same instrument cluster as the RS457. The quick shifter though, it's an optional extra.